Tish with traffic.
And slowdowns as you travel through Solano County this morning due to a 4-car crash westbound 80 just past Pedrick Road there in Dixon. You can see the red on our maps and speeds down to 7 miles per hour. And the backup now really starts right around that 113 connector there in Davis and continues until you get past the crash, past Pedrick Road. So again, expect delays in Solano County traveling between Davis and Dixon this morning on westbound Interstate 80 due to a 4-car crash. In Sacramento, all of our freeways heading in and out of the capital city are incident free for you, and those conditions continue through San Joaquin County on I-5, Crosstown Freeway there, and 99 through Stockton. In Tracy, though, we are pretty much solid red from about Tracy Boulevard on 205 all the way through to Vasco Road on 580. This is a snapshot at the 580 connector where speeds are down to about 17 miles per hour. So we are seeing about 10-minute delays on all of our major routes heading into the bay, including 580 traveling between Tracy and Dublin this morning. Teo? Heading out the door to Natomas, we had an earlier crash southbound I-5 right at that Interstate 80 connector that has been cleared out of the roadway, but now we're left with some sluggish conditions all the way through to that 9970 connector as you head in from Natomas, taking about 16 minutes to get from that connector all the way through into downtown. That's about 6 minutes longer than it usually would, so we are in the red for that commute. Also, an earlier crash eastbound 50 just past 15th Street that was blocking lanes has been cleared, but now we have some residual slowdowns still all the way into West Sacramento. This is a look at Harbor Boulevard, where speeds start to drop right around 36 miles per hour, and those sluggish speeds continue until you get through to the WX portion of 50 into downtown Sacramento. We had an earlier crash westbound Interstate 80 at Madison that's been cleared, but we're still left with some backup all the way through to about Douglas on Interstate 80 until you get through to the split. Things do start to pick up once you get 80 across the top of town. If you continue on Cap City Freeway, we have some slow speeds from the split all the way through to the Arden area this morning. Now off the roadways in the Granite Bay area, Douglas Boulevard at Douglas Ranch Road, getting reports of an overturned vehicle crash there. CHP and ambulance is on the scene for that one. Ladies, back to you.
All right.
And before you step out for your Friday morning commute, giving you a look outside at our Caltrans camera at Interstate 80 at Kingville, where you can see that snow that fell overnight and in the early morning hours that Tamara was talking about. Eastbound Interstate 80 right around Blue Canyon is where sign trucks have been activated, alerting of the ice and snow that could be on the roadway and reminding you to reduce your speeds through that area. No chain requirements, but if you are heading up into those higher elevations, just give yourself some extra time to deal with all the changing road conditions that you may encounter. Interstate 80 between Placer and Sacramento County, seeing some slowdowns right between Douglas and the split heading in the westbound direction of Interstate 80. Things slowest right around the Cap City split at 25 miles per hour. You can see that from this Caltrans snapshot here as you approach the split. Those slowdowns, we had an earlier surface street crash at Antelope, Willerga at Alberta. That's been cleared, so no longer seeing any delays as you travel through Antelope this morning. Taking a look at our maps into Sacramento, seeing some slowdowns southbound I-5 between Natomas and the downtown connector there, with the slowest speeds right at the Interstate 80 connector there. You can see that from this Caltrans snapshot. Taking a look at what all that means for our travel times, taking around 15 minutes to get from Elk Grove to downtown on 99 and I-5 and only 17 minutes heading in from Folsom. Ladies?